blast. Ain't nobody saying that. Enlarge my territory. You got to, the first thing is, get me out. Open your mouth, those of you all that want to do better. Open your mouth and say, God, get me out. Come on, you just saying it because I'm telling you to say it. I want you to say it like if you sick of being broke, sick of being tired, sick of living under the label, sick of people having opinion, sick of feeding to everybody else what they think about you, open your mouth, shout like he did, and say, God, get me out. So listen. So I felt that one of my escapes would have to be education. So you got to remember something. I did not come, and I'm not speaking against my parents. I'm just being honest. I didn't come from a house. How could I put this? I couldn't go to them and ask them to help me do my homework. They didn't know how to do it. So what God did was, God gave me this strange thing called favor. So my mom came up to, I was going to Michelle Clark, and running through the hallways, she said, I'm getting you out of here. And she took me and put me in a Catholic school down the street, Holy Family. And I got it together for 7th and 8th grade to get a scholarship. I got a scholarship to go to any private school, a Catholic school in Chicago, where there was somebody that would pay the tuition. I ended up downtown at Cathedral on Chicago Avenue and State Street. Now, mind you, I had never gone downtown on Chicago Avenue. I'm used to shopping on Madison and Pulaski. Y'all don't know about that. 3 sisters and father and son shoes. Ain't nobody saying that to me. Gold Blast. Ain't nobody saying that to me. Sears. Go to Woolworth and have breakfast and lunch. So, Nick, I get to high school and I do like the normal teenager. I start going crazy. I'm partying, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm doing my thing. But then at 17, God interrupted my life. And he saved me. And when he saved me, there was a nun that looked at me and said, your grades aren't good, John, but I need to be able to help you to try to get you out of this city. She grabbed my hand and she took me to an organization called Ada S. McKinley. Walked me in the basement of a projects where there was a man by the name of Silas Purnell, whose assignment was to get young people out of Chicago to give them an opportunity to get an education. He looked at my grades and said, your grades aren't good, so I'm going to call a college and ask them to do me a favor. He picked up the phone and called Alabama State and said, listen, I got a young man here that I need to send down there, but I just need you to give him a chance. Some of y'all in the building, God's about to give you a chance. Come on, lift your hands. Tell God, God, give me another chance. Some of y'all should start praising God right there, because your life is about to shift. Every negative word that's spoken over you is about to be canceled. Ready? So I go to college. I don't even know where I'm going. They drove me to Greyhound bus station. Put me on the bus. Waved and told me goodbye. Had an uncle in Birmingham pick me up, drive me to Alabama State University. Didn't know anything about college, nothing. Didn't know anything about a bachelor's degree, master's, doctorate. Didn't know anything about fraternities or sororities. I'm just in a strange place, but I'm around different people. See, when God began to enlarge your territory, he puts you around people to show you where you're about to go. He puts you around people that you never thought that you would be with. That's why you better not play the one that you sit next to today. Because Some of y'all in the building, you too scared. God said, listen, I'm ready to open the Red Sea to get you from dry land, but you got to be willing to walk over. Don't worry about it. I got your back. Anybody in the building ready to take off up in here? Look at the screen. Enlarge the place of your tent. Isaiah 54:2. Stretch your tent curtains wide. Do not hold back. Lengthen your cord. Strengthen your stakes. Go eat someplace that you've never been before. Walk down Michigan Avenue. If you ain't got no money, just walk in there and look like you got it. Try an outfit on and say, nah, I don't like this. I'm not going to get it this time, and walk out the door. Sit down and have a nudge your neighbor, tell him you better get outside. Get me out of here. Get me out of my neighborhood. Send me places that I've never been before. Get me on a plane. Let me fly somewhere that I've never been before. Where you go vacation? And I don't know. I'm thinking about going to Paris. Get me out. Get me out, he said. Get me far away from the stuff that's been said to me. Let me sit around somebody who know how to talk. Let me sit around people that don't know me. They can't see my past. All they see is my future. Let me sit around people that's not going to keep bringing up my mistakes and all the things that I used to do. Sit me in front of somebody that can see what I can't see. Sit me in front of somebody. I'm so sick of hanging out with pigeons. Please, God, let me sit among eagles. Get me around somebody that's going somewhere. Can you make sure you're around somebody right now? Touch your neighbor, say, we going somewhere. Come on, don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. Come on, reach him one more time, say, we going somewhere. We about to go to the unbelievable spot. We about to live where we never. So get me out. Get me out of here. Throw your head back, say, get me out of here. Come on, throw your head back. Say, get me out of here. Get me out of negativity. Get me out of whining people. Get me away from crazy. I don't want to be around crazy no more. Get me away from stupidity. Get me away from people that don't want to go nowhere, don't want to do nothing, sitting around talking about if I coulda, woulda, shoulda. So, I go away. And when you come out of what's familiar, it's not easy. Can I say that again? When you come out of what's familiar, it's not easy. So not only did he say, get me out of here, he said, when you get me out of here, God, hold me up. You got to get this. You ready? Watch this prayer. He said, enlarge my territory. Then he says this. He says, let your hand be with me. See, because over here, the further you get away, you start tripping. You start going through depression. You start going through shakes. You know, I'm from the city. So, you know, I started going through depression. I began to miss loud streets. I'm in Montgomery, Alabama. The buses start running at 7 o'clock. Ain't nobody pop, 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 pop. Ain't nobody fighting. Ain't nobody. So then I began to go through changes. Look at the screen. In Psalms 31:5, he said, into your hands, God, I commit my spirit, because I need you to help me with my emotional changes that I go through. Because sometimes I want to revert back to what I know. I want to get around people that I'm used to. But God, I need you to hold me up. Don't let me go back to that which should have killed me. So get this, get this, get this, get this. I get there, and after the first year, I decide I want to go back home. I leave and go back to what's familiar. But have you noticed something? When you go back to what's familiar, the same people are in the same place, talking the same stuff, and ain't doing nothing different. The devil is a liar. I need you to understand that God got greatness in you. Don't you let nobody shut you down. You better get control of your... Come on, lift your hands. Say, God, give me another chance. Come on, lift your hands one more time. Say, come on, God, give me another chance. So get this, get this, get this, get this, get this, get this, get this. So I come back. Fly back to Chicago, sign up to go to school here, and realize I done messed up. Come on, don't sit here and act like you ain't never messed up before. Aren't you so glad that God is not like man? Aren't you glad that he's a God of another chance? So wait. So wait. I was down, depressed, about to throw in the towel. And I read the scripture that I want to read to you in the Songs of Solomon. Because whenever you start going through changes, I want you to see this. He says, he lifts his arm, his left arm is under my head. In other words, he takes his left arm and put his finger under my head to make me hold my head up. Then he grabs his right arm and he embraces me. Come on, start playing that song right there. Wrap me in your arms, because some of you all, you begin to feel like God's going to leave you right where you are. But God came to hold your head up. He came to wrap his arms around you and to tell you that he has a plan over your life. I don't care what anybody said about you. All of their words are canceled. Come on, you all open your mouth and say, wrap me. There you go, you say it. Forget about everybody in this building. You're going to get your strength back today. Wrap me. Come on, I know you're tired. I know you're tired, but I need you to catch your breath again. Lift your hands and say, wrap me. Come on, you can't get comfortable where you are. God's going to move you to another place in him. Come on, lift your hands and say, wrap me. So imagine God holding your head up, pulling you close, and getting in your ear and saying, you know, I got a plan over your life. I knew you before you were in your mother's womb. And I came to tell you that no weapon that is formed against you is going to be able to prosper. No, I give my angels charge over you. You ain't got to fight. I'm going to fight for you. You're more than a conqueror. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. I got you in the palm of my hand. And if I hold you in my hand, nobody is going to be able to pluck you out. I came to let you know that I put a dream, a desire down in you. The devil tried to abort it, but God, I'm the one that's going to perform this thing in your life that nobody's going to get the credit for it but me. If you feel that this is God talking to you, what do you say to a God that encourages you? Ho. Ho. Get me out. Hold me up. Whatever you do, God, don't let me go back to the thing that you delivered me from. Don't let me give in to the words that have been spoken over my life. Lift your hands and say, I believe God, I believe God, I believe God. Come on, take a minute. Just give me a few seconds right here. Because there's somebody in this building, God's ready to shift your way of thinking. God's ready to enlarge your territory. God's ready to send his hand with you wherever you go. He's about to open doors for you. He's about to give you another opportunity. He's about to give you another chance. Come on, you quit something that was good for you. I decree and declare that your phone is about to ring. I need you to open your mouths. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Hold me up. Come on, say, hold me up. Come on, some of y'all know you be tripping sometimes. Come on, open me up and say, hold me up, God. Come on, sometimes you know you have a tendency of wanting to go back to the thing that God brought you out of. You want to date somebody that you know you don't even go with. You want to deal with somebody that you know that don't even like you. The devil is a liar. Come on, open your mouth, say, God, hold me up. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Keep me. Keep me. If you don't keep me, I'll start stepping down. If you don't keep me, I'll go back and try to tie what you already cut. The devil is a liar. Come on here, keep me, keep. No, y'all not hearing me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, you can't go back to where you came from. You can't act like the people that used to treat you that way. You can't talk like your mama talked. You can't act like your daddy. You got to come out of crazy. You can't even be religious no more. You cannot be sitting around people that are religious. You got to be around people that know God the way you want God. You got to come to church and be around people who hungry like you hungry. You can't come to church and sit here and look at what somebody got on. You can't worry about who dating who go with who talking to who. That ain't none of your business. When I came in the building, I came looking for a word from the Lord. I came here because I need God. Keep me, God. Keep me. Open your mouth, say, God, keep me. Don't let me get with somebody who gonna try to bring this mess from over here and try to bring it to over where I am. Don't let me get with somebody that try to bring words from my past and try to put them into my present or my future. But God, give me the ability that when they throw something at me, I throw that mess back. I tell the devil, you a liar. This don't go with where I am. Resist the devil and he will